hello, and good evening, and welcome back to another night reaction with your favorite internet night owl. Hi, hello, good evening, my name is Konto. You already know that if you watch me on stream, yeah? Hi there, Tucker. Hi there, Bella. Hi there, lovely Talls watcher. Hi. How you guys doing this evening? Oh, YouTube, if you guys don't know who those people are, there's some amazing viewers. Fluffy, hi! Oh my stars, I almost forgot about the fluff, but check it out. This channel is gonna get revigorized. We're gonna have a lot more reactions on here, right? So we can actually, I don't know, make use of it instead of it just collecting dust, right? And I went ahead and took the liberty, and will continue to take the liberty of taking clips, right, out there on the internet to bring to you, right? I'm like a little raccoon instead of an owl, huh? Right, so you and I can react to the filth together. Yes, this is filth. You know why? Because tonight's reaction, we are going over a very interesting individual who goes by the name Olivia Henderson, aka, you know her, you hate her, the TikTok DoorDash girl. Yay! Boo, boo, yeah, boo. Oh, crikey. Dude, if you don't know this controversy, oh gosh, I bit my tongue. If you guys don't know this controversy here, right? This ray of sunshine over here delivered an order and claimed that she found the customer's doors open, right? With his goods open, right? Inside, a man was passed out on the couch, naked from the waist down. She recorded him from the outside of the apartment and posted the video on TikTok, which garnered about 30 million fucking views. Then, on top of that, insult to injury, she claimed the man intentionally exposed himself and that she was the victim of harassment and assault. We have to call it harassment and assault, otherwise YouTube over here is not gonna like it very much. Now, without further ado, let's now run the timer up, right? Make this another 10-minute video like every other that you see here, and let's just get into the meat and potatoes. Yes, let's go ahead and get right into the garbage.
I'm the victim! Remember,
Yikes. Yikes.
I'm the victim!
Yikes.
A New York woman made wild claims.
She's the victim. She's the victim. She's the victim. Can't you hear me through my yelling that she's the victim?
And she recorded him posting the images online, and she even went as far as saying,
quite literally, this is guys'
her TikTok videos about the situation spread like
this is a guy's worst nightmare and then some. Check it out, right? We're gonna get into the meat and potatoes of this already if you don't know the story already, right? But this dude's passed out. He's passed out drunk on his couch in his home. He ordered food. He didn't know the gender of his DoorDash delivery driver, right? He didn't know jack. He was out drunk, naked to the waist down on his couch in his home. This lady walks in and screams SA. And screams SA while showing off his goods to 30 million people. Bro, this is a guy's worst nightmare. He didn't do nothing. He was passed out drunk, dude. He was passed out drunk in his own home. He gets embarrassed and harassed to this day, right? Because some chick opened his door instead of leaving the food outside of the door, right, and walking the fuck away, right? Dude, watch yourself, bro. Protect yourself from people like this, because this is wicked. Let's get back to it.
wildfire. But now she's the one under arrest.
Golly,
we're on the case
bro.
Presented by Law and Crime.
This is not...
Bro.
This is related.
Bro, let me tell you something right here, right? Let me tell you something right here. She takes more effort. She takes more effort. She puts more time in, right? She puts more time in on her hair, on her look, on her makeup and stuff like this, right? She puts a lot of focus on that, a lot of emphasis on that, right? But she couldn't put like 2 to 3 seconds, right, of effort into telling the truth. I'm telling you, dude, the truth to these kind of people, and yeah, you know what I mean by these kind of people, or like Kryptonite to Superman, bro, or like a fucking Crypto the dog, bro. They just don't like the truth. They don't like being held accountable, right? And I guarantee you know somebody like this. We all know somebody like this who refuses to take accountability no matter what, and they're willing to take this up to the tippity fucking top, right? Because they want to play the fool and die on some stupid hill, then rather than just coming clean and admitting fault. Nobody wants to fall in the store anymore. It's kind of sad and pathetic. Let's get back into it, bro. She's the victim, bro.
They just punished me for posting about my while door dashing.
Punished.
They just fired me.
Chat. Wow, I'm really. What do I call you guys, YouTubians? Oh, weird. No, check it out, dude. This is actually a problem. This is a systemic problem, and it doesn't start with her. It never started with her. It started way before her, right? Like, quite literally, way before this individual. Lying has been an act done since the dawn of time, right? She's too embarrassed and too shameful, right, to come out with the truth, because she'd rather die on this hill because there's some, like, neuron pulsing Neanderthals out there that's dumb enough to believe this, right? Given the evidence and stuff like this, right? It's all like, oh, I'm gonna wait until the evidence come out. The evidence comes out, it's all like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and hold out and still believe her anyway, because we don't really know what happens, even though we have cameras and DoorDash and videos. The video tells you what happens, and nobody really wants to take fault, and it's kind of sad. Let's continue. Let's finish this up.
But then police charged her because she recorded him and posted the video.
Dude. And I'm going to say this because for whatever reason, this analogy always is a slam dunk for people who always try to argue against this case. Imagine if the genders were reversed. There you go. Imagine if the gender was reversed. Ha! Gotcha! Right? Because that's the only way people can understand, right? When a lady does a crime like this that is fucked up and wrong and weird and sick and depraved and disgusting. Right? The only way that people will understand the analogy and the point that you're making if you flip the genders, right? That's the only way people get like, oh yeah, no, if a guy does it, it's monstrous, it's disgusting, which is true. Let's hold the same standards for both sides, shall we? Can we please do that? Can we like not like try to baby one side of the gender and act like the law is not like, you know, fair across the board? Right? Because if we start letting crimes like this go by, dude, it's just gonna get rampant and get worse, dude. Continue. Let's end this
Public
up.
defender challenging the prosecution's narrative. She invaded
insane.
her victim's privacy.
It's
an argument
insane.
he's asking the judge to rule on.
It's insane,
well,
dude.
it is reasonable to expect for most people that you have privacy. If you do something to not have privacy, then you no longer have a reasonable expectation of privacy.
Okay, this lawyer is stupid, and this is the reason why I don't trust lawyers, and this is the end of the video right here, right? Dude, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. If I leave my door cracked open, that doesn't give you a fucking excuse to open the dang door and enter my home. What the fuck are you talking about? Because I leave my car unlocked on my fucking plot of land doesn't give you the fucking right to go inside my fucking car and take all my that's still a crime. This dude is a donut, bro. He's a whole donut, bro.
For actually keeping the proof, except for the stuff that we did need to see. And thank you for protecting him while doing this. Bless this poor guy's heart. Anyway, so you push open the door a little bit. You notice the guy that's exposed, passed out and whatnot. You leave, go sit in the car, get on the internet and say, oh, why don't we talk to our, internet detectives? And they say, oh, go back and take a video. So then you go back to the front porch, you take a video, you open the door more while you get enough just to get that video of the man that's exposed on his front porch. And you thought it was a good idea to take the second crime, to commit the second crime and post.
Yo, she's cooking, bro. Damn.
Post it on the internet, and you're crying because you were fired. I mean, you deserve to be in handcuffs. Because, ladies and gentlemen, ask yourself this. If you're actually going to defend this chick, ask yourself this. If the roles were reversed and a man had done that to a woman on a couch, where would he be?
Yeah. Nah, she cooked with that bro. Dead ass, bro. Where would he be? Let's stop acting like a wrong is not a wrong. She's not right. No matter which way you kind of twist this, she's not right. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, Konto, why would you say that? Konto, why would you say that? Konto, why would you say that she's doing this all for attention? Isn't that kind of fucked up? Isn't that victim blaming? Why she posted on TikTok? Why she posted on TikTok and not go to the actual police and throw them in that actually could do something about this? That's what I'm saying, bro. Just be careful, bro. Just be careful. All right, that is another. Get that out of here. That is yet another reaction by your favorite internet trash owl. Right? Oh my stars. Don't find yourself in this position. More of the story. Don't be an attention-seeking individual. I think that'll do you some good. Don't be an attention-seeking individual, because if you want attention, best believe, attention's gonna find you, whether you like it or not. So be careful out there, folks. Be careful who you allow in your circle, and be mindful of how people are affecting your spirit. You know what I'm talking about? If they're not trying to elevate you, if they just trying to pull you down, if they just trying to harangue you so you stay in their level, bro, cut them off. If you find somebody who's never been like taking accountability in their life and everything, you feel like you gotta talk to this person a million times, cut them off, right? If this person's like draining your spirit every time you gotta talk to them, bro, cut them off. It ain't worth your energy. It ain't worth your peace. All right. I'm out. Have a good one. Get out of here.